wondering the rhythm you found from three. Frank Vogel said that's part of the reason they got you, expecting that 40% last year, et cetera. But where are you starting to notice some of your shots coming from, and how do you think that that you'll see that carried through as the season starts?
It's just familiarity with the team. No, I don't want you right here, though.
No, that's what I'm saying right here.
It's just getting more familiar with the team. Playing with these guys. I mean, the shots gonna be there. It's basketball, at the end of the day, and the more that we, get on the court with each other and get that camaraderie and just figure it out. I mean, those shots would be there, especially playing with him, LeBron, and Russ, the way that they demand so much attention. So it's just a matter of just being ready, and taking the shots when they get there.
And for all the preseason games that you played since 2003, does it matter for you guys to have one or two games here this week with the rotation set to figure things out a little bit quicker, or how do you look at that?
We will. I mean, that's not something we're concerned about, but we will. I think hopefully Tuesday we'll start seeing that, start tightening up a little bit more as far as lineups and rotations. But that's up to coach. That's whatever he decides when it comes to that.
Got one for AD. Yeah. The pass to Bazemore, first of all, does a bad or a worse pass make for a better alley-oop? Pass from Bazemore to you.
Oh, yeah. It's a hell of a pass, alley-oop.
Okay. It was the best basketball play we've seen out of you in a long time.
That's a big statement to say.
It is true. Since the bubble, probably the best basketball we've seen since the Yoda bubble.
It was a great play.
Yeah. So how did it feel for you tonight in terms of your rhythm and everything like that? And in that second quarter, you guys go on something like a 13-0 run, and did it feel like kind of something that you guys been waiting to have as a group?
Yeah, we showed flashes of what we can be on both ends of the floor. Obviously we're missing one of our key pieces, and we'll get a chance to see how that looks with everybody, except Taylor and Malik on Tuesday. But we showed some good things. We're still trying to figure out, like Mel said, rotations and work through the kinks of our defense and guys get on the same page. It's the first game I played with Russ. Just trying to get used to him. He's trying to get used to me, and then be a totally different story come Tuesday. And now Brian playing that. We all three of us, Mel, me playing at the 5, play at the 4 for 2 games. So we're just trying to figure it out. That's what preseason is for. That's what film is for, and we'll work through it and be prepared come the 18th, 19th, whenever opening night game is.
Guys, obviously the preseason is what it is, but what's the sense of urgency for, say, the first 2 weeks of the regular season, for that first month of the regular season? You guys have long-term goals. How quickly do you guys want to get to a place? You guys have gotten out to good starts the last 2 years. How quickly do you guys want to be sort of clicking that way?
We want to be good, but we don't want to skip steps. You can't rush, the process of what we're trying to do and win championships. So we know possibly it could be struggles to start the season, but we'll have a good glimpse of that come Tuesday when we have our, quote-unquote full team. But, I mean, we never want to get off to, a slow start, 0-5, 0-6, or whatever. We still want to be able to fight through our mistakes while winning games, and that's the best part. Like I said, we show flashes of what we can be, but even preseason, I mean, you want to win a game, ultimately, but when it starts, with the regular season, we still want to be able to win basketball games while trying to figure it out.
You guys have both played against Kent Bazemore over your career. Against Kent, what's he like when he's playing defense like he was tonight, and what's he been like in training camp?
Well, I think what we all saw in that second quarter from a defensive standpoint, I think that's what you're going to see, especially from Kent, but also just our team. Like, that was the energy that we would bring night in and night out. And we showed that. Like, we showed when we get stops. We show when we put our mind to it and ready to lock down. We want a 13-0 run. You know, even though it's preseason, but still you want to see, you know, flashes and positive, you know, things like that. But as far as Kent goes, I mean, he came in ready to play tonight. You know, he was locking up. That second quarter, he spearheaded our, you know, us getting out in transition, getting easy baskets. You know, he was a major part of the reason why we was able to go on that 13-0 run. And that's who he is. That's who we know him to be. And you know, I'm sure that's why, you know, he's a part of this team.
Hey, Carmelo. I know you have been adapting to this bench role since last year when you played for the Blazers, but what's it been like, especially at Staples Center, kind of getting that sense for sort of the doses of energy you're going to bring to this team and sort of hearing the reaction when the fans are seeing you hit those shots, the three-point, get the rebounds and stuff like that?
What I say when I get a rebound?
Well, I can't say.
We can't talk about it.
No, you know, as far as the bench thing goes, man, I've been accepted that. You know, obviously I came off the bench last year in Portland. You know, this year, you know, I'll probably be the same thing. So that's something that I've come to grips with, you know, already. So I don't have to think about that. It is what it is, and now I can just play basketball. I know my role. I know what I need to do. I know, you know, what I need to bring to the team, and especially, you know, if that is, you know, what my role would be, then, you know, what I can bring with that second unit, and even, you know, being in there with the first unit. So I'm just here to play basketball, man, and do what I do best and bring what I, you know, bring my game to this team to help win. That's all.
Hey, Carmelo, I'm curious over the last couple of years, how has your three-point shot developed, and how have you had to alter it? Have you changed your release and you know, maybe taking a dribble first and not taking a dribble? Like, how have you evolved that shot over the last couple
Just
of years?
working on it. That's all. Just in the gym, and you know, this is you know, 19 years of me doing that, of me doing this, and you know, the older I got and later in my career, roles have changed, the game have changed, the game is more spaced out. You know, stretch fours, you know, small lineups. So you have to be able to adapt to a lot of different things out there on the court, and that was one of them. You know, shooting the basketball, shooting threes, you know, being a threat from the perimeter, from the three-point line, and just working on it and believing in that. And that's something that I've always believed in. It was my shot.